So hello and welcome to another review. This time I am reviewing my new winter helmet, the Shoei Neotec 2. So this helmet is, I've been looking at it for some time, and this helmet is going to replace my Shoei Glampster, which I sold on eBay and made a bit of a loss on that, actually quite a big loss, but really wanted to upgrade to this helmet for a number of reasons. Now, I was lucky enough to get this helmet off of eBay, so it's almost like a one-for-one with what I got for my Glampster, a couple of £100. But I really wanted a couple of things in my new winter helmet. One, I wanted it white, so I've got better visibility to other riders. I saw a few pictures at night on me riding this SCR 950, which is obviously black, and I got quite dark kit on at the time. And a black helmet just didn't stick out enough in terms of safety for me, really. And I'm not a sort of luminous fluorescent kind of kit rider, but I thought a white helmet was sort of the minimum that I should do. So sure enough, white helmet is now in the kit bag. So another element was to have a visor built in for sun blocking. So I always forget my sunglasses. So having a little flit on the side here, just to flick that down as and when I need it, is absolutely perfect. The amount of times I've ridden at night as well with my Bell Bullet with the chrome visor on it, and I can't see a thing because it's obviously for lighter conditions. So this with a clear visor and this with the pop down darker visor is going to be absolutely perfect for a winter helmet. And thirdly, and probably the most important point, is while I was doing my Wales 500 event, I had to keep taking on and off my helmet, whether it's for refueling or whether it was for talking to others or checking directions. And having a flip up lid, although probably a bit geeky and a little bit Uber ridery, would have been really nice for those 2 days, and it was quite hot as well. So just having the ability to do this and flip up, even just to get some air if it's at slow speeds, or to just have a look at maps, etc., or going to a petrol station, is a really nice option to have. So then click it back down and we're ready to go again. So in the clicked up position, the great thing about the Shoei Neotec 2 is that it's a fully legal helmet in the clipped up position. Now, unless you've got a GoPro on it, it's going to have no problem staying up at all. And what's really nice is it's just got a nice big easy latch here, and the only thing I don't like about that is that it's red, but maybe I can just put white or a black plastic paint on that should I need to in the future. But that's the only very tiny part that I don't like about that helmet. So in terms of venting, it's got two big vents here on the chin guard here and on the top here, which is really nice and easy to grab. So a lot of times in the Glampster it was a bit fiddly in terms of the vent that was on the top of the helmet here, and there was no sort of cut off for the chin venting. So I think that the helmet itself is a little quieter than the Glampster. I think with a flip lid, it's going to have some sort of noise as well. Compared to the fixed lid version of this helmet, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit noisier, but I do feel very cocooned in the helmet. So underneath it's got some really tight sort of chin guards here, which I'm not used to, but I can really hear my voice booming in this helmet, so I don't know if that's going to affect the microphone. I'm also testing out two different microphones today, as you can probably see when I flipped up the lid. So as usual, the Shoei comes with a pen lock system, and it's got that nice audible click when you want to click the visor down, and it's a really good quality helmet with some good visibility left and right and no problems at all, and it doesn't steam up at all, where my Glampster did a little bit. In terms of fit, this is a double XL. Shoei comes in three shell sizes for this, and just the change in padding will let you go from XL to XXL, and then I think medium L to medium, and then small to medium. So there's three shell sizes. So I went a bit higher on this one. My old Glampster was an XL, and this is a double XL, and I think this fits me better. And again, if I needed that a bit tighter, just get new pads for it as well. So this is a case in point at traffic lights. not going to fly down the outside. It's just really nice to lift up and be able to talk. In terms of weight, I've not noticed any significant heavier helmet. I've got the carbon fibre Bell Bullet, which is probably one of the lightest helmets, I think, unless, apart from an open face helmet. And although I don't really notice the difference in helmet weights, to be honest, and maybe that's not because I'm not doing enough long rides, but really the weight is not an issue for me. I'd much rather have comfort and features over weight, so I'm not too fussed about the weight. And we're only talking within 500 grams probably for most of the helmets at the moment. But RRP, this is around sort of the £500 mark, and I got this around 250 on eBay, and looks it was pretty untouched. I know you shouldn't really buy second-hand helmets because you don't know what's happened, but I did give it a good look over. No scratches and dents or anything, so hopefully it's all fine. One thing that it doesn't have is the D-ring system. It's got the ratchet system here, so I know the D-ring system is a lot safer. I'm quite surprised they didn't put the D-ring system in, really, because you've got the flip lid, so you can flip the lid anytime you want rather than take the helmet off, so it makes sense to have the safer but a bit more awkward fitting on the helmet. So I'm a little bit confused by that, but nothing that I'm really too worried or concerned about. So that's it today. It's going to be a bit of a first impressions. Only bought the helmet a week or so ago, haven't been out on that many rides. So I'll do another update, a longer term review, probably about a month and then a 6 month and then a year, like I did with the Glamster, just to see how I'm getting on with it. But initial impressions are very good, and I think the time is now to probably take it on the motorway and some longer rides and to see how it fares. So thanks very much for tuning in. Like the video if you found it useful, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. See you soon.